Hello guys, this is Ivan and we are at NAMM. So I want you to spend 3 days with me and let's check it out. Okay, let's go. Now you can tell that the music market is huge. There is room for everybody. And welcome to AKG and JBL booth. Let's check it out. This year, JBL made a great collaboration with Dolby, AKG, and Catalog. And we had an amazing experience to try their new AKG speakers inside the car. I was driving the car to the NAMM, so it's a great collaboration. Let's check this out. Magic. Shh. Oh, my bad. No.
I'm not doing anything.
First appointment, JBL. Check. Hey, welcome on board, guys. My name is Ivan, and we're flying to Turkey. Check. Microphone check. Is it cool? How does it sound? Let me know in the comments.
So we are Rewind. This is a French company. We started to make cassette players again. We started the project around 2019, just before the pandemic. And so we are basically making cassette players with modern features in it. You have like Bluetooth, rechargeable battery. So we started with a portable cassette player like Walkman style.
So can you tell me like what's the special thing about this?
You have like playback, of course, playback and record mechanism in it for cassettes, and you also have a Bluetooth mode. You can adjust the bass, the treble, the balance. This is a real stereo with separated woofers and tweeters, so this sound is extremely powerful. We are more than 100 watts of power. You have a rechargeable, unreplaceable battery, and you can also plug in a mic if you want, so you can use it as a karaoke mode if you want to sing and hear yourself at the same time the music is playing. And you can also plug in, for example, a guitar if you want to use it as an amplifier. So it's you have many features, pretty fun in it.
Here we have a series of the MD family of microphones, starting with the classic MD441. This is a legend for live, for studio applications. Pretty sure David Bowie used one. You can find some really cool photos of him rocking this back in the 70s. It's still produced today. It's still a favorite. And then kind of going to the next generation, the MD421 too. This is also, I want to say 40, 50 years old, but it's still standard for percussion, for recording, for live applications. And very recently, we launched the little brother of this, smaller form factor, brand new clip, the MD421 Compact.
It's the black one, right?
Yes, it's black, but this is the special edition we launched in celebration of our 80th anniversary in the same color as the original MD421 was, which was this gray color when it first launched. So it has a vintage feel, and it's nominated for a NAMM Tech Award tonight. So hopefully we win.
Good luck.
Thank you, Ivan.
By the way, we're in the private event right now. It's NDA, I can tell you, so just go away. We'll check in some stuff.
Charlie Pope.
Drums right away. I want to have an instrument that kind of gives percussion in F major, and I was like, can you do? And he
We're in the hotel, and we're gonna be unboxing some stuff that we just got from the NAMM. Some exclusive things. Paper. Headphones. AKG headphones. Open this. AKG featuring Yeti. It's nice. It's AKG box and Cadillac. Ivan, thank you for joining us. Shout out to Cadillac. I had an amazing experience driving this Cadillac. Okay, what's inside of it? Oh, nice. Oh yeah. I'm rich now. Shout out to Cadillac and AKG. Some skincare or something. Hand sanitizer. Peppermint gum. Oh, I need this one for tomorrow. Perfect. I'm gonna use it tomorrow. It's actually a cool bag. I'm gonna put all of my stuff in there. AKG. Power bank. Power bank, 10,000 milliamperes. Honestly, I'm a little bit tired. It was a long day today. Tomorrow will be the second day. Now we're in the hotel with my friend Tim Shaft. DJ Tim Shaft. Okay, next bag. It's a free bag. It's actually already kind of dead. I think it's already ripped somewhere. Oh no, it's actually okay. Yamaha. Shout out to Yamaha. What's in there? It's a swag bag. There is a bag in the back, and we have a pass. Okay, 1 month's pass for what? I don't know. Check it out later. This is the swag bag. It's a luggage tag. Okay, luggage tag. Nice. You have the same one. So you just put it on luggage. It's really cool, right? Oh, it's another power bank. You have one as well. Congratulations. It's 5,000 milliamperes. Yeah, how small is that? Sennheiser's swag bag. Shout out to Sennheiser. Oh, I cannot show you this. What's this text? Okay, I'm sorry guys. You'll know it later. There's a microphone clip from Sennheiser. So if you like recording drums, it's probably gonna be perfect one. It's a bottle opener actually. Yeah, so you can open bottles. Cool. Another shout out for Yamaha. Swag bag. Another bag. Cadillac.
Okay guys, we're wrapping up the first day of NAMM. I just highlighted the best things that I like, the most exciting things. If I'm gonna highlight everything, it's gonna be like 24 hours. So see you tomorrow guys, stay tuned. Peace. Here we go, NAMM Day 2. Check this out.
Well, I mean.
Hello guys, it's NAMM Day 2. Let's go. So, next meeting, Rolly. We are at the Neumann booth. What's going on here? What's there?
Yes, so this is our new software. It's called Viz, V-I-S. Neumann has made it possible to mix immersive audio with headphones. It's compatible with Neumann NDH20s or NDH30s because not everyone has the means or the resources to build a full immersive setup with monitors in a full room. So if you don't, you can use this.
How accurate is this?
Very accurate. No, it's really, really cool. And I'm really excited for you to try it because everyone who has tried it so far is very wowed by it. You can kind of take with your hands looking at it, you're in the immersive room looking through the Apple Vision Pro headset, and you can pinpoint the monitors and where you want them to go, and you will hear that spatial audio in the headphones.
What is this?
What is this? This is, first of all, it's a Freak board, okay? And yeah, this one I'm displaying here is a Freak Tube FT1. So it's an analog box with 4 analog chips inside, connected to the computer just with USB-C. No I/Os, so you don't need to cable and sound card or anything. And it's invisible to your sound card. You just connect. You don't need to set up aggregate device or anything. So in your door, you open it as a plug-in. And as you see here, there's 2 sets of tubes. A set of E8 3CCs for higher gain and a bit more aggressive, and a pair of 12 8s to 7s. And So you open it as a plugin. So everything you do here in the plugin controls the analog box. So you can record and automate everything like a normal plugin, but it's the real analog tube saturation and harmonics you control. So you have a drive, you can overdrive it, you can engage a filter, and you can control your harmonics, even and odd harmonics, and an analog mix, so you can wet-dry mix it.
How much is this?
Right now it's on sale in US for $8.99.
So basically it's like analog box without any regular cables, audio cables. You just can plug your, is it like Thunderbolt?
No, it's USB-C.
So you just plug the USB-C and you're just ready to go. You can use it as a plugin.
Yeah.
And now you can swap with a like digital version, right?
Yes.
Can you tell about this?
Yeah, so we're really super excited to be the first in the world, I think, to make a plugin where you can seamlessly change between analog and digital. Now I switched it, so now it's digital. So now suddenly this becomes a plugin, a digital plugin, which is like a circuit spice component emulation of the real hardware. And why would we do that? So a lot of people, they work in the box and work digital, so this would be an amazing plugin for them. But for people who have the hardware, now they can switch between digital and analog in the same plugin. And since you're limited to 4 tubes to run it on 4 mono or 2 stereo, then eventually you run out if you want to drop it on more channels. Then until now you had to record it and free the plugin to drop it on a new channel, and that will destroy your workflow and your creativity. Now with the new upgrade, you can just drop it on as many channels you want, and then when you find those sweet spots and if you want to use it, you can then commit and change it to analog before you record it. But also today, a lot of people are bringing their sessions and their arrangements around with them to other studios when they travel. So now you don't need to bring the hardware, but you can keep on working in the same session and arrangement. And then when you come back to the studio, plop, it goes back to analog.
So now you basically can travel. You can make a demo with the analog stuff. And for example, you travel like producer camp, whatever, and you just use your demo, and you like when you go back and you're done with the demo, you just plug, and you have like analog saturation.
Yes, exactly.
What's the recipe for the cheesecake?
Cheesecake. 2 cups of graham crackers. A half a stick of butter. Vanilla sugar. This is the crust now. The vanilla sugar, right? And put just like about 2 teaspoons of vanilla sugar, and then a quarter cup of regular sugar. That's the crust. Melt that. Make the thing. 4 things of Philadelphia cream cheese. 16 ounces of sour cream. 4 eggs, vanilla bean,
4 eggs.
1 cup of, that's how you get the height. That's why I don't have to use the flour. And let me tell you something, that shit's sick. Cook it for about an hour, turn it off, open up the door, put another hour in there, put it in the freezer, next day, c'est bon. C'est bon.
What is it?
Hey, boy, how's it going? How you doing, man? Hey. Anyway, so what I was saying.
Okay, I'm okay. It's a video. He is the smartest engineer on the planet. As you know, I interviewed more than 100 Grammy Award-winning engineers and producers.
Yes.
And you easily top 3.
Well, good.
Whole family is here.
Are you the guy that does the videos like that all the time? Yeah, I did.
So what is that?
This is the Roland Go Mixer Studio. Just came out yesterday. Yeah, Friday or Thursday.
What's the cool thing about it? Why do I need another interface?
This is a studio in a box. So you have 8 inputs, and we're actually recording it into our iPhone here. So say you're a content creator, you want to go live on Instagram, TikTok, but then also have reverb, compression, EQ. This is all in the box. And then we can pipe in, so we have like the piano going in.
Wait, you have like DSP in there, so you can like process stuff like reverb, EQ, and every stuff in the box.
Let me show you.
No latency.
No latency.
No latency.
Let me show you some of the killer features. So, not only does it have the instrument in, you have the 2-line in, so you can have the stereo in from the piano. You have 2 XLRs up here, so you can have mic and say balanced bass. We had a bass player earlier going in. And then we have these 2 line outs, so we have it go into a speaker here. And then we have the USB. This is being powered by the phone. So 1 cable, we're powering our cell phone, our iPhone, as well as the Go Mixer Studio. And then we can also have loopback, so we can play instrumentals, say off of Spotify, YouTube, or whatever. Play it straight into the mixer, mix it into your vocal, and then get the reverb with the vocal compression all into TikTok.
Nice, so you can make a dance and at the same time you can sing.
Yeah, and you'll sound great doing it.
Amazing. $299?
Like $299, that's it.
Damn. Hello guys, we are in the Roland exclusive place. And this is my guy, Marquis, amazing artist. And he just gave me incredible product. Should I wear it or should I sell it? You tell me. Damn, that's crazy. This is a collaboration with Roland and New Balance. So tell me in the comments, should I keep it or sell it? So I just wanted to show you how I actually walk into NAMM. I literally run. It's a lot, super loud. It's always loud. Somebody is always performing and the music is so loud, so loud. You can see like superstars and audio engineer field all the time, everywhere. I hope you can hear me well. When there's Studio One, okay? Okay, now guys, I wanna show you my friends from Korea. They're making this incredible booth. Check this out. So it's like 2 by 2 meters. I don't know like what's the US size, but it's 2 by 2 meters. You basically can build your own studio. There is a ventilation. And let me just go inside. Can I go inside? So I'm going inside. You can hear the noise. You hear it? Let me just... I mean, yeah. Now I'm inside the booth. This is how the booth looks like inside. And I think they have like a bigger version of it. So it's pretty decent, right? I'm at NAMM, it's super loud. Let me just go outside and you can hear the actual noise outside. Okay, how I can leave this. Check this out. Yes, a lot of noise here. So this is the biggest one, and this is the small. It's not smallest. Very smallest. It's the smallest. Okay, this is the smallest. 3 sizes, and this is another one. This is actually amazing. The only thing I wish it's a little bit bigger, so you can sleep on the second floor, and you can make beats here. Cool, right? I wish it's a little bit bigger so I can stand here. But the idea is amazing. If you live in tiny apartments, I wish I can have something like this.
So it's a latency fix product that you can use it for remote recording. So for example, if you're a musician living in Spain and your producer is here in LA, you can do it with 0 latency. So for example, in this video, it's a producer in Stockholm, the musician is recording in Madrid. The latency fix plugin is measuring everything, and if you can see here, when he stops recording, latency fix automatically corrects it, so the session is always in time. You can collaborate live with anyone, anywhere.
Wait, so you can, is it like a software or something, like a Zoom?
Right now it's a plugin only available for Pro Tools because it's not yet out in the market, but we are developing for Ableton, for Logic, all those. And you can also use it as a standalone for measuring latency in your studio for all your stuff. Hardware, effects, whatever plugins you're using. You can also use it and you're having microseconds precision. So
What's the idea? Like, how does it work? Like,
so Zoom is there's a streaming service that's called Audio Movers that's kind of like Zoom.
I know, yeah.
So we use Audio Movers to send the signal or the audio to the musician that's gonna record in the other side of the world. And what the plugin does is measuring the latency that all the process takes. The signal to go to Spain, then coming back to you here in LA, plus the latency of the internet and all the tools you have in between. It measures it precisely and then corrects it automatically, so you don't need to worry about it.
Okay, so it's a plugin.
It's a plugin right now, yeah.
Oh, so it's a plugin which can it's a plugin which can make better audio movers, right? Your
Correct,
plugin
correct.
is making better audio movers better.
Yeah, like
Okay.
we work together. We need audio movers, and they would need us to have like the precise. So the idea is to be able to have the musician like right next to you if he was recording in the same room as you. But that's the whole point of it.
They have underground. A lot of people. Hey, business boy.
What's up, man?
Simon.
What's up, man? You good?
Yeah.
Good to see you.
There's nothing. It's just a registration, badge registration. So there was nothing. It's just a badge registration. But last year it was another exhibition just downstairs. Hey guys, if you want to actually learn, as you might know, I'm working on networking course. It's almost done, but I had an incredible. I have a great advice for you guys. So if you want to do networking and you have limited time, just go by yourself. Yeah, networking with friends is easy a little bit, so you can help each other. But if you want to like do it fast, you need to just go alone and run. So basically when I'm here, when I want to see all the booth, but I don't like this or that, I just run and see, do it by my own. So networking by yourself is a cheat code. And check the link below if you want to get a early access course. I'm gonna drop soon, so stay tuned.
Contemplate is MIDI orchestrator.
Okay, can you show it?
Yeah. You are conductor. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. These buttons are chords. 1 is C. 4 is F, G, C. A minor, E minor, D minor, D minor 7s, G, G7s.
So drums and like chords at the same time?
Yeah, all same time. Drum, strings, guitar, piano, bass. And you choose instrument, piano and bass, guitar, drum, music box, string, like this.
How much is this?
About $240 US.
Who's that? You work well and you rest well. Yeah, what's that? Can you explain me?
So, well, have you vibed before?
No.
Do you know what bioharmonics is?
No.
So, through sound frequency and vibration, we can heal the body. So, this is a vibe bed. So, you're listening. Have you ever listened to harmonic frequencies before? Like different hertz and stuff
Yeah,
like that?
for sure. I'm a music producer,
Okay.
yeah.
So what this does is it lays hertz tracks over sound, and then we convert that sound into a vibratory experience, because what the vibe bed does is it clears cellular memory, and we can cure all kinds of ailments in the body. And that's basically what we're doing here.
I want you to meet my friends from Stylophone. Hey, how's it going?
Hello, how are you, Ivan? How are you?
I'm great. Oh, you have a new orange one.
It's digital.
I see it.
Yeah, so you actually record 3 different samples, and you've got a drum track as well, and then 4 different patterns, so you can play.
Creator Lounge. Hey, how's it going?
Grace from Moises.
Oh, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. You're good to come in. I don't think
So there's day 2. I'm gonna show you some gear by myself. These are telegrapher speakers, the collaboration with Dead Mouse. They sound amazing too. Oh, I think I need this one. Let me just give it. Hey, how's it going? I'm filming, yes, for my video. How's it going? Unboxing check. Okay, we're at home, and the most exciting thing I'll show you later. So, first thing, my friend just gave me a chocolate from another country. Here's some stickers, paper. Okay, one of the coolest thing that I got. This is Playback LA. Yo, Playback LA. You wanna? Do you have? Who wants the merch? Who wants the merch? My friend from Playback LA, my mentor, OT, just gave me amazing t-shirt. This is card chords. It's a card for beginner guitar toolkit something. I don't know. It's a cool thing. Wavebone, one of the best. One of the best producer furniture. Just hooked me up with a great hat. Now I have Wavebone key chain. What's the call? I don't know. I don't speak English. This thing, I stole this thing for the cables. If you are at NAMM, if you ever at NAMM, just steal this AKG for cables and make sure you have like proper cable management. You know what it is? It's a cup stand from PSI Audio. Okay, it's what else? Cool sticker. And for this back is basically it. Okay, I'm not gonna show you this box. I'm gonna show you this box later, but I'll show you another thing. It's a swag bag from Moises AI. They give me a pair of socks. I love socks. The quality is amazing. Oh my god, it's just so thin. So for summer, it should be fine. Some amazing thing. Have some stickers, and we have this. Let me know in the comments if you want a couple of those. We'll make just giveaway or something. I don't know. Just let me know in the comments. I have a lot of them. I'm excited for this box. Shout out to Markeef. I think I already spoiled it for you. I don't know. Just we'll see. So this is exclusive collaboration with Roland and New Balance. How cool is that, right? Damn. You see, it's like, it's a different style. Like, it's probably gonna cost a lot of money. Should I wear it or should I sell it later? Should I keep it? It's actually like a piece of art, and you have different shoelaces, like 4 of them. Yeah, I wish I knew how to make them properly so it can look nice. So this is one of the most exciting things I got from them. One of the coolest presents. Shout out to Markeef, Roland. Peace. So tomorrow will be day 3. I'm literally tired, but I need to edit some videos. Hope you like my vlogs. I'm so sorry for the microphone and sound, but I just do it for the speed purposes, because sometimes you need to catch the moment, and it just the easiest way. Maybe just tomorrow I'll just plug the another microphone in there, so it will be much easier. So
Stay tuned. See you tomorrow.
Wow. Day 3. Last day of the NAMM. Hey, so what's going on here? What's there?
Here we got our OCS 10. It's a large diaphragm condenser microphone for studio use. As you can see, it has a snap-on pop filter and it's an aluminum mesh. It hasn't got a frame, so there are no reflections.
Okay, yeah, I saw it already. Yeah, okay.
And one speciality of the microphone is that you've got a second output. So that
makes stereo.
Pseudo stereo, but you can record the front diaphragm and the rear diaphragm on separate tracks. And we got a plugin where you can change the polar pattern after recording, and you can change it in up to 5 frequency areas. So if you want it to be in cardioid in the bass regions, but you say, oh, in the midst the room sounds good, I want it to be an omni, you can do that. And yeah, you can change it after recording.
What is this?
Right, so my name's Wake, I'm the founder of SoundBridge. This is a DAW I've been developing for nearly 10 years. We have full VST support, Audio core audio support. We're available for Mac and PC. We also have advanced film scoring capabilities like linear time mode, so you can do a combination of sound effects and film scoring. In about a couple months, we'll be launching our first ever intercontinental zero latency form of virtual collaboration. Want to check it out?
Yeah. So why we don't need like one more DAW?
Primarily,
it's a new DAW.
It's a brand new DAW. Yeah. So we just thought that a lot of existing solutions were overly complicated for your average musician just sitting with a guitar in their lap. And we just wanted to build a clean, fast, slimmed down version that's easy to get into. And we have a lot of cute little unique integrations that make us have a unique vibe, a unique ambiance. And we just thought, it shouldn't be more than one mouse click to group a track, things like that. Going in, a lot of our competitors have layers and layers of sub menus and just meticulous, boring processes to do very basic things. So we stripped all of that. There's not a single right-click menu option in this thing, so it's extremely lean. And that was a design choice, so we just don't bury features and features and features and layers of options that are unnecessary and boring to use. Want to check out the virtual collaboration?
Yes, let's do it.
Okay. So what you do, so let's say you have a producer that has a song, and then you have like a guitarist or some type of remote musician you want to...
so you collaborating between those two?
Exactly, exactly. So you go to create virtual session, and you're going to get a token, and you just telegram, email, text message this token to your partner, and then he's going to grab that token. Then he's going to go to File, Join Virtual Session, and now it's going to establish a peer-to-peer connection. And now the timelines are completely synced. As you can see, we have the position markers from the song. The tempos have been synced, and if there was any tempo and time signature automation, you would see automation blocks in there. It's in a read-only state, so the musician can't mess it up. Now let's say he's not that technical, so I need to do everything. So he's going to go to Options, Allow Remote Control, and now I can get into his DAW, and I can, let's say, create a track. Say, create a track called Bot.
Zoom integrated in DAW.
I wish every DAW does this. Okay, now you answered my question.
Yeah, so we have a patent pending method for intercontinental zero latency because we do not latency compensate. We buffer, so by the time they hear the recording, it's already on their side. So the latency is as good as their local CPU and sound card buffer rate and sample settings. I could go into their options, I could go into their preferences, I could go into his control panel, I could adjust his buffer rate and sound card, so he could just be tuning his guitar.
Almost no latency, as I can see.
Yep, so I'm gonna create a empty MIDI track, and now this is where I would just normally select my MIDI controller for the track, but you see remote, I'm gonna take the MIDI output of that track, it's gonna go in the MIDI input of this track, and now I'm gonna create an audio track, and I can take the synthesizer's audio output from either pre-effects, post-effects, or post-mix. Now we're ready to record. Does anyone want to record?
Yeah,
all right,
let's do it.
Put on the headphones.
Давай.
Okay. All right, it's a G major, E minor. There's a little bit of a ramp in, so.
E minor.
Hell yeah. Now it's transferring the lossless audio and the MIDI. So that felt very real time, right?
Yeah,
That's
absolutely.
because
I didn't even feel the any latency.
Yeah, exactly. So
even though that the buffer size is like 226,
Yeah.
256.
Yeah.
Usually I work like on 1,000 just because it's like.
And we're using
impossible.
we're using $400 Lenovo laptops right now.
How much?
A $400 Lenovo.
Like just a cheap.
Yeah. That's where.
Okay. All right.
Now, let's say you had an intercontinental latency of, let's say, 1 second. So essentially, when you record, you're going to wait in silence for 1 second before the count-in. So like 1 second of silence, and then click, and then the song's already on your side. So there's nothing streaming through the internet by that point. Yeah, so you can select the master track or any return track, so you can get a non-destructive mix if you want the vocals removed. So
that's cool.
And now you can switch between the control plane and the webcam, so you guys can see each other, talk to each other.
Like right in a DAW.
Yeah, right in the DAW. And then
cool.
And then you can lasso like any of these blocks and just manually file transfer over them, and those blocks will go in the same position in the timeline.
So what's going on here? What do you sell?
We sell high-end monitors for studios.
How much what's the most expensive piece of gear do you have?
It would be the QB ones that are up at the front, and I think they're about $215,000 for the pair.
Why it's so expensive?
Because it's that good.
Okay. What's the technology behind your speakers?
They use a transmission line which helps control bass response. And there's just a huge wide dispersion, so your sweet spot is 60 degrees off axis.
I have a question, guys. Why are your plugin sounds ass?
Why do our plugins sound ass? Because we're punks.
Audio punks. On here.
Yeah, so this is Cornef Audio. So we make boutique plugins that are analog modeled after actual gear.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah. So this is probably the closest you can get to owning one of the actual boxes in the box in a DAW. So our new plugin right now is the Citral Klon Filter EQ. It's this guy right here. It's based on a Siemens German broadcasting EQ. There's 3 models.
Why do we need another EQ?
This one is the ultimate tone box. So you're not going here to just add, some top end or some low end. You want this to like add some vibe and some sauce. So like all of our plugins, if you click on the nameplate, go to the other side, we've actually modeled the input transformer and the output transformer and the amplifier section. So if you want, you can come back here and look at the inside of the plugin and actually start driving the saturation even more without really affecting the tone too much, and it just kind of adds beautiful saturation and harmonics.
Okay.
What's going on here?
Okay, basically Sound Toys is doing the best demonstration ever of our work in progress, new Space Blender 2. We're giving this a sneak peek to everyone at NAMM, and basically this new version of Space Blender adds a color control and a texture control, so you have even more power over the experimental spaces that you create. And he's going to play some little guitar through it. And let's just show one of the coolest things, which is this new Bubbles style.
Can you make it louder?
Yeah, we can make it a little louder.
But looks cool.
Yeah, I mean, can you hear that sparkling, chiming, bell-like sound? I mean, if you bypass the guitar. Oh my God, it's dinky, it's terrible.
Damn.
It's beautiful, it's symphonic, it's a waterfall of fairies cascading to an infinite universe. And that's why Sound Toys brings you the best.
It's a great thing for doing your own samples and resampling your stuff.
You know what? I gave a whole presentation on that. Happy Accidents, finding inspiration by rendering and sampling.
Okay.
So I know all about that. That's how you do it. That's how you do it.
So we got a couple new things out here for our brand IK Multimedia. So one of the newest things that we have here is, in addition to our iLoud series, the iLoud Sub. It is a 25 hertz frequency sub that goes up to 200 watts, and as you can see, it is pretty ergonomic. And here you can see over here, there are multiple inputs that it has as well, so you can see if you have different types of sources, you can run different things as well. It's USB enabled as well, it has combo jacks, and sends out with balanced outputs as well. And with this sub, it integrates very well with our room correction app, ArcX. So with this guy here, he kind of serves as kind of like a calibration hub essentially. So you would have a calibration with like your interface, right? You would run a calibration through there, and you send the stereo out to this guy. This little sub here holds the calibration, stores the calibration, and sends out to whatever satellite speakers that you have.
Why do you need like two speakers in there?
Alright, so these guys here, because of the size of it, it needs like a bit more space to kind of send out the air, because you know with subs you generate a lot of air. So these guys here are actually passive radiator speakers that allow more air to escape, so that way you don't compromise any of like the sound quality of your sub.
What is the best position to place your sub?
So these are omnidirectional.
On the side or just in front of you?
So these are omnidirectional. So you can, if you, depending on like what your preference is, you can kind of set it anywhere. If you wanted to set it to the left, the right, the center, it really doesn't matter. The cool thing about this guy here with the calibration is this crossover feature. So with subs, like an annoying part of subs is usually like you have to worry about like time delays and gain staging and all that kind of stuff. So this guy kind of eliminates that middleman and basically runs that for you. So you can notice here, on this side over here, you can see that the gain, there's several different gains adjusted because of where the position of the speakers are. So it compensates for that. And then it also runs with time delay too. So the cool thing is, once you have a calibration, you can adjust the crossover, moving up and down, moving left to right. And as you move it around, you can see that the frequency changes. And the time delay changes as well. So if I were to set it farther or closer, the delay gets bigger. If I wanted to be a little bit closer, or farther, then the delay is like a little bit less. So it adjusts perfectly depending on like how you want it to. So you can contour it however you want.
So it's basically it doesn't matter where you place this.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter honestly.
Unless
yeah, like
you just calibrate and you just doesn't matter. You can put it on the side, in the front.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Cool. Yeah, like it's usually recommended you want to have like your sub probably like on the ground, like somewhere like around there. But theoretically speaking, like since it's omnidirectional, you can kind of put it in like a position depending on like what your comfort level is in different positions.
Thank you.
With either.
What do we sell here? We're at Telefunken's booth, NAMM 2026, and we happen to sell microphones under the name Telefunken. We make them in South Windsor, Connecticut, right? And we have a line of the Diamond series, which is our high-end microphones, the replicas of the U47, the 251, and the C12. We also have our Alchemy series microphones, which are modern equivalent of those with some common metalwork, some vacuum tube based sounds, and then we have our dynamic microphones here, our M80 and M81. So consider Telefunken microphones when you're looking to buy a new mic.
And what's the most expensive thing that you sell?
The most expensive thing that we sell? Why do you want to know that? Right over here, dude. Excuse me, real quick. Hey, girl.
Hi.
The Elam 251 would be our most expensive microphone. It's a replica of the original Telefunken Elam 251 made in Austria, Germany, many years ago. So that would be it. It's our flagship mic.
How much is that?
$12,995 US.
Why it's so expensive?
Most of all the metalwork and the machining is done in the United States. It has premium components, premium labor, and we're trying to keep the price balanced with some of the historic microphones. All the parts inside of our mics are interchangeable with the originals, which are very expensive components and parts.
What's the new thing? Do you have anything new?
New things?
Yeah.
All right, Telefunken has some new stuff. All we're doing, one of the newest things we're doing, it's not a new sound or a new design. We're just taking a microphone that we already had in existence and making it smaller. I'll show it to you real quickly. Telefunken used to make what we called a low-profile dynamic microphone for drum applications. Well, this mic is being updated or upgraded and shrunk.
This guy is stuck.
You know that guy? Being shrunk to be a smaller design. So the M81 and the M80 SH will now be 10% shorter and 30% lighter. So that's sort of what's new at our booth for now.
Can you record vocals in there?
Can I record vocals with one of these?
Yes.
Absolutely. It is a dynamic mic, and a lot of times it's positioned as a singing vocal mic for a drummer. It has really good hypercardioid pattern and some great rejection. So great for a singing vocal, singing drummer.
Yeah. Thank
Why are you asking so many questions, Ivan?
I'm a spy.
Oh,
you? Okay, I need to go. What's going on here? What do you sell?
Hey, with McDSP, we're at the NAMM booth 2026. Today we got the DC2 dual compressor, the latest compressor limiter thing for the APB analog processing box. Oh yeah, we also have Flux Verb, that's right, distortion and reverb in the same plugin. Who wouldn't want that? That's what we got. Check it out, mcdsp.com. Thanks.
What is the most expensive thing do you sell?
Most expensive thing is the APB 16R 16-channel analog processing box. That's 16 channels of actual real analog programmable processors controlled by plugins in your DAW. What's not to like?
What? Why so expensive?
Well, on a per channel basis, it's a deal of the century, less than $400 a channel. But you know, add that up times 16, it's a little bit pricey, but still, it's a great deal. Check one out.
What's your secret sauce?
What's up, bro?
Good to see you, man. What up, though?
Legend is here.
Probably the new PMC speakers. They're incredible, sound amazing. I'm probably gonna cop some.
Okay.
And then probably what else? It's like overload right now because there's so much stuff going on. I saw a couple new plugins too. I forgot the names of them.
What do you sell here? What's going on?
What's happening? Welcome to the Soyuz booth. I'm on the spot.
What do you sell here?
We sell Soyuz microphones. All handmade, original condensers.
From where?
From Russia. Handmade in Russia, based in Los Angeles. All, yeah. You got me on the spot.
Yes,
You're tripping
that's
me up.
the point.
Get me live.
Okay, I want to hear what is this channel strip?
Channel strip. It is our new secret. This is the only one in existence. It just arrived a couple days before NAMM. We weren't even going to show it, but we like to show what we're working on. So we have the Lakeside Pre, obviously in the channel strip, and we're experimenting with how the EQ is going to sound and how the compression is going to feel. So right now, in the current prototype, it is passive boost only on the low end and top end, and then an active proportional Q in the mid-range. So we're still experimenting to see how much vibe you can get out of it, how much character. It's really gentle and broad. And then it's a FET style compressor, so think 1176-ish, but more versatility. And then the same Lakeside Mojo, our transformers, all handmade, hand machined in-house.
Is it stereo?
No, it is single channel.
Single channel. Okay, so I need two of them. Can you link them both if you have two of them?
You know what? That's a great suggestion. So that's why we're showing it off, because we're trying to get people's feedback on what their dream channel ship would be. So stereo linking for the compression circuit, you mean?
For everything, yeah, for everything. Yeah.
It's a possibility. So this probably will not be released until later this year, 2026. So yeah, that's the beauty of being able to make everything in-house, is we can take that feedback and maybe we'll do that. And we ran it through.
Is it a new microphone as well?
Yeah, unannounced, unreleased yet. So we just released the V1 Dynamic.
Yeah, was my next question.
Yes, this is the V1 Ribbon.
Okay.
So this is our very first ribbon mic. Obviously,
for overheads or for vocals, what's the best for?
All the above. So we are experimenting still with the tuning of the ribbon. We have 3 different versions that we're shooting out internally, and so we're going to fine tune them, compare them to what we think will be the Soyuz sound of a ribbon, and more will come soon on that later this year.
Okay, can you tell me about the new microphone?
I can. This is our very first Dynamic. We had this in the works for a long time. We spent last year setting this out to 50 different artists who were recording, and we had about half of them on tour. And the main sound of it is it's very natural, but with a condenser-like clarity. So we tuned it to have an open top end. The capsule sits back a little bit, so there is a lot of proximity effect control. So you can get right up on the mic or put it right up against a guitar amp, and you don't get overwhelmed with low end. It sounds clear, natural. It just looks good and feels good.
Hey guys, do you know this guy?
Hey! It's production time.
Do you know that? Can you say the A? Your signature.
Hey!
Hey!
You know, do
What is your secret sauce, bro?
My secret sauce is spilling it on my blank white t-shirt so that it looks a little sloppy.
The most exciting thing that you saw at NAMM?
I saw a plugin that had a game built into it. I thought that was an exciting way to, I don't know, kind of take your mind off of the stress of making music for a minute.
Crazy. What's the name of the plugin? You remember or not?
It was called like iPhone or something like that. The actual plugin purpose was to emulate the sound of audio coming out of a phone, but it had an Easter egg where you could play games on the screen of the phone.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Okay, see you in Vegas.
I love Vegas.
Bye-bye.
I drove here from Vegas. I got a flat tire in the middle of the desert.
Really?
Yeah, but we made it all right.
Okay.
But like, I feel like
For example, you're being
That's actually such a cool camera.
You haven't
seen that.
Damn.
It's so cute.
Yeah. So this is basically a new company, Telegrapher. I have a chance to check them out in Atlanta, in the Vintage King Studio, and they made a collaboration, official collaboration with Deadmau5. I don't know if you.
I know what Deadmau5 is. Yeah, I love Deadmau5.
What makes your speakers different?
They're truly analog, all analog.
All analog, okay.
Most other competitors have DSP, so it's coloring the sound. This is true analog sound, and it's fully sealed. No ports. Analog is using less power. It's using less power to give you a cleaner sound.
Here, what is this? What do you sell here? What is this?
So this is the Sepia platform. We are a company called Karno based in the UK. We've created a hardware modular platform for the original manufacturers. It's an analog host. We have a Dante version coming in March 2026. We take the original format from the original manufacturers and we've made it into a modular host system which is digitally controlled. So everything you see here, the module partners that run on the system, they are all developed by the original manufacturers themselves. The Sepia is the platform, that's what we manufacture ourselves. And if you take a look on this screen here, you'll see that you can digitally control the audio coming from the modules in the rack.
So you basically can use those things as a plugin, correct?
It's not a plugin, it's a original electronic module.
But you can use it as a plugin without any hardware insert?
You have to have the hardware.
Yes.
This is the hardware.
Yes, but you can control this as...
digitally controlled.
Yeah, okay, digitally controlled.
Yeah.
So you just throw on the channel and you're just good to go. You don't need to have the routing or do something?
No.
Perfect.
No, correct. So you create your own chain based on the modules that you have in your rack. They can be stacked, so you can have as many stacked as you want to create as many channels as you want, and then each one you create, drums, track, vocal, whatever it might be, you can then use the GUI, the control system, to change whatever input, output, gain, whatever it might be that you want to do.
Do you think it sounds like the same, absolutely the same as like original LA2A or like 1176? How you can put like the actual thing in this little box and make it sound the same?
Because the original manufacturers are creating the modules themselves. They want the modules to perform the same way as the original. So they are the ones that are signing off how it sounds and how they want it to perform in the Sepia platform. We are the ones that develop the modules with them and create the software, but the sound and the features that you would see on an original is how it sounds on the Sepia platform, what the originals sound like.
So you technically can like replace your $1 million studio with us, this little small box.
If you like, yes.
Right, but you can save a lot of money.
Yeah, correct.
Right?
Correct.
How many boxes can you have like at once?
So
is it stackable?
Yeah, of course. Yeah. 6 modules per host, but it's rackable, to have as many channels as you need.
What is this?
So this is a UF8 DAW controller, 8 for 8 faders, so stops you mousing around in the session, allows you to balance multiple tracks at the same time, and it's got a load of Assignable defaults and soft keys that you can add like macro controls and kind of stack macro controls. Let's start that again, that was really bad.
Does it work with any DAW?
Yes, yeah, it can work with multiple DAWs at the same time actually, so if you want to do, I don't know, drums in Ableton, but then do the final mix down in, or full mix down in Pro Tools, yeah, that's possible. And then we have the UC1, which is our plug-in controller, so you can see it's mapped out like a traditional kind of SSL console channel strip. 4-band parametric EQ with the filters, and you have your dynamics section here, and you have your bus compressor in the middle. Now, if I show you something, so I go 360, my plug-in mixer now pops up, and I can scroll from channel to channel. You can see the blue highlight moving, and that is then pulled through to the settings on UC1, and I can edit the EQs like I was mixing on a console. So if you can see the high frequency moving, red knob, I go to the right, and now I'm dialing in the high frequency on that channel.
What is this?
This is power conditioning. So Furman is known for making power conditioners, and what power conditioners do is they suppress energy from small spikes and surges that can happen every day. You see a light flicker inside of your home, or you see a refrigerator turn on, that kinds of things. Those send little spikes of energy down the AC line. And what that can do if you just plug directly in the wall is that energy will get to your equipment and slowly start wearing it away, and will take away the life expectancy of the equipment. So Furman does protection against that, against spike protection against those things. And then what power conditioning is as well is to make your things work better at full efficiency. So it also makes everything sound better and look better. And this year we've released what's called our new Furman Merit Z series. The Z series stands for Zen. Set it and forget it. It's mellow. You know, like you want to be in that Zen mode. You let Furman do the work, and you just enjoy playing music or whatever you're doing. Maybe you're making video production, whatever it is. Don't worry, because Furman is there. Now on the top unit here, we have basically something called extreme voltage shutdown, which is new for the Merit series. It wasn't in the original line, and I'll demo that in a second. This guy, the M8DZ, has a digital multimeter that shows you the voltage coming out of the wall, and as you can see, green is a good spot. That means the voltage is good, so don't worry about it if things are in green. If it does happen to change to yellow, that's a caution. Don't worry. You're probably still in okay voltage operation range for your equipment, but know that it's outside of the safe range of what we would suggest the power to be. Now, if it does by chance get to a spot where we would consider it unsafe voltage, it turns into red, then you want to try to find a different power source. Get that debug up, because you're going to have something to where probably it's going to damage your equipment. Now this light bulb is going to represent your connected equipment. Since we put Furman's extreme voltage shutdown in here, if the voltage went high and too high, it's going to turn it off to make sure your stuff doesn't get cooked. The equipment doesn't cook from the energy being too much for your equipment that's plugged into it. And when it comes back into a safe range, it'll actually come back on, and you'll be golden, you didn't lose your stuff, and you could go on with the show. Now we've also put in color changing LEDs, so you can have either your simple white work light to do your thing, and then as the show is going on, maybe you're a backline technician, you don't want white blinding light, or you don't want your client yelling at you because the light's too bright by the white. You can actually change that to another color and have something that's more subtle in the background that isn't something that's distracting from the performance. We also put in USB A and C, 30 watt.
Finally.
Fast charger. Yes,
Finally,
man. Yes. I'm telling you, I've wanted this for a long time too. So we've done that as well. And then there's indicator lights to let you know when it goes into extreme voltage as well. And also it tells you when your breaker is tripped. Just in case, so you don't have to go running to try to find a breaker back somewhere else if it just tripped the breaker on the Furman. So this box here is an EMI and RFI voltage readout, basically. this isn't a whole lot. It's only showing 3.4 millivolts, and this is kind of fun. The power conditioner is actually a parallel affair. If I turn off the power conditioners that are plugged into this, you'll see that number jump up because the power conditioner actually helps the branch circuit that it's plugged into even. But if you think about it, you go into a club or maybe you're in a building and somewhere along the line, someone down the building turns on some LED lights or refrigerators come on, other things that can make noise. Now you've got a ton of noise on the AC line, and what is that doing for your speakers and your I/O and everything? It's actually convoluting your audio and video signal. Now, to show you how Furman's filtration works, here's 530 millivolts, and it's noisy, and you'll be picking that up on the mic, I'm sure. Now, if we go over to just the Merit Series type of filtration, which is what this still has, I've turned that 530 down to 100. Now, if you get into the pro level Furman, where it has lift, linear filtration, that 90, almost 100, turns down to 10.
Damn.
Yeah. Like almost nothing. Now, if you went really crazy and you were in a studio environment, you wanted to get rid of all the noise, you would use something like our P1800 PFR with power factor technology, and that literally takes it down to nothing. So if you see I'm switching the light on and off, it's not changing that number at all because it's gotten rid of 100% of that EMI and RFI noise filtration that you saw, of course, originally, that crazy 530 number. So that's why you would want to utilize our equipment. Not just protection, but from filtration as well.
So what do you sell here? What is this?
This is Burl Audio. We are a complete digital to analog solution from input to output. Mm-hmm. We offer a variety of recording tools for the discerning recordist, home-based recordist or professional recording studio.
What is this and what is it for?
Okay, so the B2 is our first product. It comes in two different versions. We've got the ADC analog to digital, and we've got the DAC digital to analog. It's really intended for your final stereo mix or for a mastering scenario. You can take your analog signal out of route the outputs, your main stereo outputs, into the analog inputs of the ADC, and very elegantly and musically get into the digital realm, and then you can come back the other way by routing your digital outputs into our DAC.
What is the most expensive thing that you sell?
Most expensive thing that we sell is our new compressor. It's called the BC5000, the Bigfoot, and it's actually not even shipping yet. It'll be shipping in this April, and its street price is $3,450 US.
Nice. Is it stereo?
It's mono.
Mono.
It is stereo linkable, so you'll need two if you want to do stereo.
Hey guys, so this is the last day of NAMM and last video of NAMM for today, last clip. So thank you guys for being with me. I hope you like it. This is my first test video. I hope the sound will be fine. So stay tuned. Follow my page, share, like, and peace.